Yes, so it has come and it has gone. We want to say, God, we thank you for this year, Christmas, where everybody face hardship of petrol. It can't be like, say, you the one that say, is it like a deliberate act? Make people not enjoy their Christmas.
Well, it can be.
But people, Nigerians, they prove to me every year, every day, that we are truly, truly one of the happiest people on earth. Our resilience, it dey worry even me. Even in the midst of that parakpo, praise jam full, we don't even see where. They stop selling tickets.
Now, because you know they are honest today, even in the midst of the petrol scarcity, some people carry rice, carry drink, enter petrol station, they share them for people, say, Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
They start to they chop, they drink.
We always find a way around it.
That's just the beauty about us as a people. And that is why I will always preach the message of unity. We Nigerians, one of our biggest strengths is in our uniting ourselves. As long as we do that, you will see that there's no mountain we no fit cross. First city, no separate tribe. You no separate religion. People were there together in unity. And that is what we are supposed to be as Nigerians. We dey wish everybody happy holidays. The next one we dey look forward to now the new year. Expectantly. The year 2018.
As in just like that, Lolo. When did we start this year?
Well, we started to talk Happy New Year.
Just like that.
And look at how it don't go.
Boom. Now so the year they run. So please, we're believing God say 2018 will be the year where go bring many goodness and blessings into people's lives. We are expectant to come 2018. We are happy to receive you. Today will be like a roundup show where we'll be talking about all the things that we don't see from the beginning of the year. Things we make news.
Yes.
We'll go talk about them in entertainment, politically, every area where we figure that we'll go do a recap for you today. And, well, let's see what next year would be. But for now, over to you, Princess.
You know what? You don't talk everything. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Don't say anything.
Oh, you can just say to smile.
Just do your happy shout.
I just do my happy shout.
Exactly.
Is that the happy shout?
My sister. That is who is happy shout.
But it's my happy shout. Yeah. All right, today will actually be our final episode of 2017, but we're very excited because we're done ready to launch you all the best of entertainment. So today you go enjoy the show, not be small. We go get Kajat people, we go join us inside the house to give a roundup of things where happen in the political scene for inside Obodo, Nigeria. So make sure so you not change the station at all because the show just the start. My name is Uvi Ehigamusoe, your one and only Benin Princess. Good morning, Naija.
Less than 5 days to the end of 2017 at the number 27 day, 9 days for inside the month of December. And we know say by this time next week, we're going to enter a brand new year. Tierra by year, now you go be with a lot of resolutions. You go keep your own. Well, let's see how well it go trend on top social media. Now, we know so they do a roundup of everything we don't share for inside our country. Politically, and speaking of politics, we get one governor we don't come outside, rename one of the places for inside the state to Muhammadu Buhari way. Who is this governor? A governor where all of us can almost guess it right. But you're going to need to stay tuned when we enter the
papers. Is that not even good?
To give you who this governor be. Because I can tell you one thing. I'm definitely from that state where the governor is. That's
even better compared to other things there.
What the governor don't do, we're going to need to stay tuned because this is how he wants to wrap up the year in 2017. This is your Naija cast to call me in Luchi, in Obong, Ekaro, Ibolachi, Obowe, Inakwana, Yaiki. Good morning, Naija.
Now, just to quickly ask, how many of you believe in New Year resolutions?
I don't.
I don't. So I never actually make them at all.
No, the thing about resolution, I always treat it every year. Resolution just means what you resolute to do, what you make up your mind to do. You don't have to target the 1st of January because most people that put their hope in it, they never go past the first week.
They say first week, first 24 hours.
So the best thing to do, I tell people, is make serious mental plans. Put your goals down. Realistic ones.
But
don't think that you know, some people believe that there's a fairy that passes on the 1st. That makes all your wishes come true. No. Everything you get or achieve is carefully worked out.
True that. Exactly.
And I've known it for some years and it has been working for me. Resoluting to eat better, resolution
and you
to
know that
exercise.
resolutions too, like how you not writing your resolution, they work for you. Some people, if they write them down, they work for them.
No, I write resolution.
My elder sister, they actually write everything down. And,
like, I
she
have
writes them for
things.
2. If she say in February, I want to get my degree in this, she did actually
It'd be like
go
time
through
capsule, where at the end of the year, you go.
But for me, if I write it doesn't work for me.
I tell people, don't put too many things in your goal book. Next year, I have just 2 things on my goal book. Then every other thing that can come as the year comes, I'll add to it so that you can achieve much. All right, we'll go back small break. Beautiful day now we get today. Me holiday see day, my body forget.
Obviously.
But we have so many fun things to do. And we have our very own in-house analyst inside the house, Chukudi. I don't know how Chukudi does it because we all draw from his well of creativity.
I'm telling you.
That's sometimes they wonder how he know the limb.
I know they take dry body for that.
Yeah, when in brain they
Can you get strong bones?
All right, Chukudi, welcome inside the studio this morning. We'll look at some of the political things, events, the one we shake our own political arena for inside Nigeria. And we'll not say one of them we share just this year. Now the one where we talk about the presidential villa and the rat saga. The saga that happened.
the Buhari in London first.
Buhari in London / rat saga. That's not when
you know
London,
when our president they do health vacation.
Trip. Yes.
Then when he come out, they call say rats had the effrontery to enter inside our president.
But you know what, even for me, if rats stay for inside this place, I no go come work. So you actually, how you see that story of rats being in the presidential office? Well, is it spiritual? Because for me,
it was an angle that we were looking at it from when it is spiritual.
Yes, you know that time we told us the spiritual implications.
I am telling you.
From the rat angle.
But when I see any video or picture of after the rats do it in and do, the truth be say, na story or what I will call Yahoo Street, na format when they serve give the Nigerian people, because officially you get what they call fumigation, and it's supposed they happen regularly. As it's supposed they happen regularly. So that particular one, now something they try cover up.
Yes, I find it a bit ridiculous because they are maintenance people.
Yeah.
I'm not talking that President Buhari go carry broom, they sweep in office. Whether he did there, you know they there. There are people employed to clean the office because the office of the president no be just one person. He's an office. Even if he know there, people there where they work.
Somebody has not been around for how many months, and yet now I want to make you resume, just go back to office immediately. There need to be some cleansing. I tell you, say it's more spiritual.
But looking at it from a professional,
there have to be some cleansing.
It was not the only excuse they could come and give the public, because if you look at it internationally, they always look at from that angle. It was an excuse that they gave.
Do you know what rat is? Especially that one where they bite you, they blow you.
But the one where they tell us say they destroy the president's office. Are you telling me that the office of the president was locked?
The truth
all his mails coming.
And they see what they discuss now. Now what they want more they do. So they argue about rats. Or to they debate about rats. But what we need to understand now say our politicians for this country, that they use distraction tactics. They confuse us. So when they throw the thing come, we go follow here, forget what be the essence of what we will discuss. But as people won't get sense, we just want to make government do everything when we say that they do. And most importantly, make government they open to the people. Make them know they run government like saying a court. So that if they tell us, say, Merry Christmas, we no go check calendar first.
Whether na Christmas.
Whether na Leia night they greet us Merry Christmas.
Because El and Ati can't begin to be like saying another thing, the thing mean.
All right, Ben, I make we even, I said Ben.
No, let's talk about the next one.
The next one, I will now, we know,
yeah, we not say this year, another thing we trend in the political arena for example, Nigeria and Arewa youths and giving their ultimatum, especially to the Igbos. Now, looking at 2018, you feel say anything like this could come up?
It's the way Nigeria day. You know, say we get different Africa Magic stations. Nigeria and Africa Magic country. You know, we get Africa Magic Yoruba, Africa Magic. Nigeria and Africa Magic country. Because everything I would expect, everything I would see. And the reason is because of, say, the directors. I go enter cinema now. The directors or the producers, we're supposed to call the shots, they call nonsense. The light man, the face light go on that place. The sound man, the carry sound go on that place. So what we call the scene out there, they call comedy of errors.
Oh!
The reason why those boys been give the ultimatum that time, now still format.
Distraction tactic.
Now you come on.
So will this format not come up next year?
Then would they tell you, say, next year, Nigeria na country where we say film, they pass film. I know
there must be saga, there must be part 2 series.
You know, say,
episodes.
When they approach the election year, the general election year, 2018, now there all the action. Now there you go see emerging talents, new actors go enter inside the scene. If you see some people go enter, maybe they go act for the film now madness. Then they go act inside the film.
Yes, so and you know, madness they get great. Some they chop and get bread. Some they tear
some they naked.
Some they naked.
Some they wear suit.
Or some go they chop gari and granite and juice go there by their side.
Yes. Or some could be taking tea, it's just a lifter.
Or some go
and
they
some
go
are
shout.
cosmetic surgeries. They do this Hakim effect. They work on them to show them as cancer victim.
All right, but right now we enter the next story now. Now, we'll not say this year was a year of whistleblowing. A lot of whistleblowing things will come up, and the Ikoyi
profitable whistleblowing.
Well, if you call it profitable, because now it be like say the person will reject the money.
No, he collect them.
He collect at the same
He don't even travel now, sir. They say neighbors they call her. They say neighbors they call her. They just say this number does not exist. In neighbors they call her now. Number does. In lawyer Yakubu Galadima don't even know where they again.
But how you see this whistleblowing policy now? Because really, come 2018, we don't know how people go even feel welcome. Already this year, the sample based on this Ikoyi saga, the way the thing turned out, a lot of people are still not impressed.
We should don't finish for market. Very soon it will be trumpet blowing. Trumpet blowing.
We have to import.
No, we have to import some parts.
No, but locally made or not they loud.
We get the one when we say God bless us with now.
I'm not sabi
no, Amata go carry your voice come out.
No, it depends.
They will first reach Amata call your truth.
It depends. Two-face don't they do and since. Yes, so never ever go.
All right, that one another thing will make us laugh well. But then we now had a serious one that we were surprised and shocked. Not too young to rule bill. That they sat down in the house and they brought a bill that the young people can now come into the arena.
We were happy.
We were happy. What do you see this as progress, or is just another hoogie yaga?
Well, now good to know, because we don't always they talk and say we want young people to participate for government, but the truth be say from the example where we don't see, like for example Yahaya Bello, you know, now the youngest of the lot, but in a person when we say he still open mansion when he never pay salaries. So even though in a private money. You understand? But you are a public office holder. When people vote you to enter, and you won't vote, now backyard the follow enter because now he carry second for the gubernatorial primaries or a political party. Now what happen to Oga Audu? Now he make him enter inside that position, but you still be governor when they represent the people. But if you can't hold that kind of amount, can't still go open mansion with pomp and pageantry. It shows say somehow, no be the age of the person. It shows say now the mindset. So if young people participate, not be just to become governor or to assume certain positions for government. If you participate actively for inside government, when we say you hold people accountable, you ask questions, you join the discussion, make we get these healthy debates or robust discussions. When we say person go no say no if he come confuse you. You know, just speak one big grammar.
But you the people they talk about the structure, because I don't see a lot of youth now. Come 2019, we will see a lot of them coming outside for different positions. But people they come outside talk about the Nigerian political structure. You feel so this structure will allow our youth to perform?
No, nobody when the structure don't feel allowed to perform. If you won't do it, you go do them. But the problem I say a lot of the people when they government, they are bereft of creativity and ideas.
But Chukudi also, some people they come outside, they question the age because they were talking about not too young to rule. If by the time you check and I go, see say they just reduce some of the ages by 5 years. So that means say if he's 40, there is a minimum age where he's supposed to come out for maybe governor position. They reduce them to 35. If not 50 where be there before, for example, they reduce them to 45. How young is that age? Now the question where a lot of people they come outside.
Well, the truth be say if you check the way Nigeria day, you get the stage where you supposed to day for this life, unless you enter street. Make we do the calculation now. The first 16 years of your life, whether you like them or not, somehow, you are tied to your parents.
Yes.
Primary, secondary, primary and secondary self. Then we can't talk of university. You never see when 30-year-olds see they wake up and say, Mama, thank Mama.
What are you saying?
But we're saying that because our system is not working properly. Ideally, a 30-year-old man...
let us even... I like where you put it.
No be ideally.
Let's move on to strike actions and ASU strike and other strikes. We are talking as if these students are the ones to blame. When there are strike actions left, right, and center, How would they finish when they're supposed to finish? Why would we have 30-year-old undergraduates? When strike, they go on. Bah, bah, bah.
And just to add to that, why we not go even get a 32-year-old graduate where not fit defend the certificate?
Of course.
Because after the strike, when they resume, now straight to exam hall.
In addition to the exam hall, quality of our educational system is not
School no be honeymoon. If you be 32-year-old, if you be 21-year-old, if you be 15-year-old, if you know if you defend what you go through a process to attain, that one are your business. See, all of us go the same school for Nigeria, yeah. All of us suffer the same suffering. As 21-year-old, 32-year-old, 15-year-old, they defend the certificate. When this one don't be defend, now the same school, two of them go. We know same problem day, but some people don't rise above the problems. This is not making excuse for the existing problem.
Yeah.
But the truth we say, the problem day. But some people don't tell themselves, say, I don't go allow this problem. Now the problem we'll get for Nigeria be that it is well mentality.
Yes.
You go suffer to get fuel from Monday to Saturday, spend 7 hours, precious time wasted. You'll go church on Sunday or go mosque on Friday, and the man of God will tell you, it is well. And on Monday, you return to that same cycle. Until we begin to tell ourselves the truth, say, we need to stand up and demand for responsibility on the part of those who the government with the waste our
Now,
time.
speaking of responsibility on the part of the government, we also hear for inside this year 2017 of how our former vice president will come outside cross carpet. It was potting, it was a potting things, and there was a lot of back and forth between some people who talk, say, what is his motive, what is his mission? Did they come out for 2019, or is he coming out on behalf of somebody in 2019? What do you think about this in potting, Rachel?
You see, he get one theory when I've been propound. I call him political transfer window. Paul Pogba go from Man U to Juve, he come back to Man U. Mario Götze go from Borussia Dortmund to Bayern Munich, he come back to Borussia Dortmund. Atiku Abubakar, although he won't come worse, because he go from he go PDP, he go ACN, he go PDP, he go APC, he don't come PDP. But there was still a going
and they coming.
Moving on.
Nigerians need to understand, say, soldier go, soldier come, barrack remain.
Yes.
Every administration, unless you do House of Reps or Senate, the highest way you go do now 8 years of 2 terms, 4-4, and they go. Good luck, Ebele Jonathan, ex-president. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, ex-president. Umaru Yar'Adua, God rest his soul, ex-president. But we, suffering Nigerian citizens,
yes, sir.
we go continue for the light. We know there for 1999. We see the suffer for 2017. And if we don't do well, our children, God forbid, even the
God forbid situation is what's going to happen.
The God forbid self follow for the problem because we don't do the issue.
All right, let me talk about the next one again where Shele for inside Obodo, Nigeria, and Nnamdi Kanu versus federal government. Where is Nnamdi Kanu?
Now, your wife then go ask. Because I don't know whether I sleep for house yesterday night. Nnamdi Kanu, I don't get with that theory when I propound.
Okay.
Although it's very, very popular. But I change them again. I call them Kalu Oyo. You understand?
What do you mean?
Oyo mean on your own.
On your own. Okay.
You see, it gets young people where allow their emotions becloud their sense of reasoning. A lot of people go look, say, why are they bring have come from this angle? But the truth are the truth. The truth we say, at the end of the day, now only God fears you. Your papa go complain, say you disgrace his name. Your mama go cry for you and pray for you. Your brothers, if not the ones who no send, you they carry your cross. Your sister go remember you, but she don't their husband house.
I'm telling you.
Your younger ones go look, say, this one don't bring shame. I don't want to be like her. At the end, now you alone go face the thing. There are ways to go about agitations and registering your displeasure. If you don't use wisdom, you go suffer. But what we go emphasize now, say, the interest of the collective, they better in a united Nigeria. Because there is no alternative to peace.
Talking about united Nigeria, Amici versus Wike Saga too.
Two of them.
Could they be an acting script?
No, be a script.
It's even more than because this one not they inflict
two
a lot
of them. Now wait till I go call with all due respect. Because once you argue with all due respect, the thing when you talk after them, you should say you don't come for the bottom. The two of them, with all due respect, they be Agbaya. Agbaya. Now wait till your Bible they call person when they're old.
They act like
they do small picking things.
These two people are the best of friends in the days of yore. When they do together, they do friendship, but politics will make them fall out. But I would like make Nigerians know, the school where Rotimi Amechi children go, wicked children go fit go there. The place where we say they go fit chop life, wicked children go fit chop life. The place where wicked go fit enter, where Rotimi and Amechi go fit enter, two of them go fit go there. But the question I say, you, when they carry their fight for head, you go fit enter.
Oh, no. Let's end there.
Let's go back to the one that's really the last two that made headlines. NSAS fuel scarcity saga.
Bam. We see they on top of these two. Because we see the demand for accountability on the part of those who are supposed to keep us safe and secure. This fuel matter, no be today the thing don't start.
Yes.
It don't start right from when we don't get refineries. And the solution is very, very simple. You see, make a propound on that theory.
I want to ask you for another theory.
Yeah. This fuel scarcity has become like a malignant tumor.
Malignant tumor.
When don't get roots. If you know come out time from the roots, you continue to deal with that. This one will be about, now because of saying that Christmas and that Christians know, if the refineries do not work and function to optimum capability, we are wasting our time. A handful of marketers, now them they hold the nation to ransom. The government now regulator swing in and do the needful. All we need is a government that has the political will, and this country go change. If you whip people in line, they go enter line. Nobody get money.
Simple.
Get power past
It
government.
is called a malignant tumor.
That's the theory.
We just need to get rid of that tumor.
Yes.
From the roots.
Yes, from the roots.
Wow. Thank you very much, Ezugo Chukwude. You have been fantastic for us on the show this year. We ask that more wisdom will be resident in you. All right, so from that one, we're still going to talk about it we're taking it on the political level and international level. Bernard will be with us on the couch to discuss that. But before then, let's stretch our muscle a little, because if you need to fight for fuel, you need to be strong.
But my pikin already stretch the muscle.
No, our muscle means let's go and talk and drink something.
Oh, that's the muscle.
Yeah.
Mouth muscle.
Yes, so welcome if you just join us. I know for a fact that you don't enjoy the show. We'll give you a recap of everything that happened this year. And now we're going on international level. And of course, who is better than Bernard Akede to do justice to this international stories? Bernard, we've had a fabulous 2017 with you.
Honestly, in fact, 2017 was a very wonderful. It's still a very wonderful year because the year never still finished. We still get a few days to go. But so many interesting things don't happen all around the world for 2017.
All right. Let's start with our commander in the tweets. That is General Trump and the Russian collusion. That made news this year.
Of course, plenty of news. Now remember, say they've been get plenty issue concerning the President Trump and Russia. Say Russia been no meddling into the elections of America. The thing been very, very ongoing. Over several months, some people say yes, some kind of Russian people put hand inside. Some say they don't put hand inside. So today they rope President Trump's son-in-law inside the whole matter. They rope different American people inside the matter. One lawyer did there, another person no did there. At the end, just like Nigerian politics too, where the matter they now, everybody don't keep quiet.
Everybody don't put
They don't really keep quiet.
They have been pointing different people.
It will still continue to come in, but then where's the noise that was there before? All the fire don't burn finish. Now let's smoke now with this man now. Because now there are other things that are coming up. Just like politics is the same everywhere. They get some kind of things that go distract you at a certain point in time. After some time, it go, other things go come up.
How about America and North Korea?
Especially as now,
because now North Korea will get America this year. They show they put out for their eye.
And America don't sanction two of the North Korea staff just recently for inside the news about yesterday and today based on certain matter where they took their hand inside. So what do you feel say? How you feel say the relationship economically, business-wise between North Korea and America go play out for 20 years?
First of all, even though everybody they call Kim Jong-un, that's the president of North Korea, saying a bad person, I go like salute him because in the person, the one person will really shake America this year. In the one person will really shake Donald Trump this year, without a doubt. He really moved Donald Trump. And once he sneezed, Trump go one check waiting this guy.
Was Trump really moved?
Trump was very moved. Make me no lie. Trump was very moved because with every missile testing, with every proclamation of having weapon of mass destruction, Trump go stand up say something. So then Trump begin they call the man different names. They call him Rocket Man. They call him Little Man. They call him. In fact, the guy really moved Trump and the whole world know. But the thing now, we say the international community, it don't ring bell, say nobody is safe anymore. We're now in an era of intercontinental ballistic missiles and nuclear weaponry, unfortunately. So now everybody here don't they stand up like dog, we hear whistle. So, of course, on top of this particular one, like Luchi being asked, a lot of diplomatic ties don't break now between America and North Korea. It has been like that by the over the years anyway. Yeah. But now America is very, very concerned because we remember, say, North Korea been shoot missiles over Japan, be shoot missiles into
let's just wait
different
and see
places.
What next check will actually play out as regards to North Korea and this having nuclear weapons threat. Now let's talk about Mugabe stepping down.
If you ask me, the biggest story of the world in 2017, the biggest international story of 2017. For those who don't know, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, I believe that's his full name, he's not in power for the past 37 years, if I'm not mistaken. Since the time when the country don't gain independence, in don't they there. In fact, the man don't take for power, don't talk different things. So people don't they use in picture as memes. They put different things where in talk and where in no talk. They go put that for social media. And as a matter of fact, also in wife too, they be not they hear some church say in one put in wife Grace Mugabe inside power when in come out.
Gucci Grace.
Gucci Grace. You know, in fact, Gucci Grace herself will not come out and talk, say, even if the husband not old, where we say, you know, if you work come office, she go push him. Not wheelchair, say, wheelbarrow. She go push him, enter office, make it come rule. But then eventually, what happened? Just some weeks after him sacking Vice President Mnangagwa, he never too stayed, and the military can't take over. They say it was a military coup that was not a military coup. But within 2 weeks, the big news come break, say Robert Mugabe can't step down. And the Mnangagwa, the place where they've been come out, they say the stone that the builders rejected eventually became the cornerstone.
All right, moving on from that very, very interesting stories, we now had major disasters. Las Vegas shooting, Hurricane, Harvey, Irma, Jose, Maria, the Greenfield building burning. All those bad things be happening across the world, not just in America, London. Greenfield was in London. You know, all the shootings, the hurricanes, went to Haiti.
People they feared for 2018.
Yes.
I will take them one after the other. I will group them. Now, for the natural disasters, the hurricanes, this one just, you know, goes to show us, say, really, which I will call them now. Say climate change, exactly. Global warming, now the word we have been defining. Global warming and climate change, they really happen. And even though we don't notice them, they affect different parts of the world. God so kind, we day for, you know, tropical regions, so we don't fit to notice them. Nigeria is along the equatorial line, so you don't go to hit us here. The only thing we say, we would feel heat where we're like, we notice the heat wave. But for countries where they, you know, the temperate regions towards the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, then they notice a lot of changes. Now, until we begin to take care of this planet, the planet no go take care of us, unfortunately.
All right, very quickly now, make we even enter Libya. Now, we understand, say, this year has been a year of a lot of information, exposure, and focus on top Libya because of the slave trade and the immigration, the illegal migration where they share for inside Libya. We know say they happen for a long time, but 2017, actually a year where a lot of people come outside, speak up their mind on top this Libya slavery. What do you think about it?
Well, the Libya story is the biggest badness concerning the human race this year, if you ask me. We know already for the fact, say, many people, they try cross the Mediterranean Sea. As a matter of fact, last year, it was very, very severe. A lot of dinghies and small boats where they see, where they go into islands of Corsica, Greece, and Italy particularly, you know, across the Mediterranean. And now these countries, they try to absorb them based on international laws. But now it can't be like, say, these countries, they can't be overwhelmed by this migrant crisis. Now, many people can't pass through Libya to try cross over. And the Libyans, the badness for Libya now, don't cause these Libyans to take advantage of these people. Some die for inside water, others count on slaves. Thank God for the, you know, for the report with CNN, the exclusive report with CNN being bring out. Now, you make everybody can be very, very enlightened about what's they happen. We hope say all the governments, like the president of France been talk, he said, you know, the biggest solution we do now to better the place where these people they come from, so that they no go need run commot. Because no matter what you do, then they see this place of destination, say this place now greener pasture. But unfortunately, even though they say the grass is greener on the other side, now some, they say the lawn is always greener on the other side, but now some people say the lawn is greener where you water it. Now, if you make your own home better, there will be no need to run out in search of.
I actually like that part, making your own home better. Now, let's actually go to Saudi Arabia. Mohammed Salman, they do a lot of things there, changing everything, reforming all the things where they happen for inside Saudi Arabia. We know say before now, women cannot drive, but when he enter, he give rules to women to drive. He give them go ahead. We know say now cinemas have been opened there. Even WhatsApp video call, they don't actually lift them. Are we expecting more things to be lifted in Libya?
Well, definitely. I believe say more things go change because the new Crown Prince Mohammed Salman, he don't come out 32 years old. Is the Crown Prince is the head of their defense. a very intelligent man, very well read, very widely traveled. And he don't come back to Saudi Arabia, don't say, we cannot continue to live as an island of our own. We have to open our doors and our windows, but still retain our culture and heritage. Now, the beautiful thing about Saudi Arabia, they are largely a Muslim country, but now they don't open their arms. So, okay, Westerners will have to come. Make we learn from you, make you learn from us. We could begin grow. As a matter of fact, I've been seeing one video recently say, Saudi Arabia, they talk say by 2030, if I'm not mistaken, by 2030, they won't build an artificial island on the Red Sea, and that island will be as large as the entire of Belgium.
Wow.
And that island go get everything from airports to seaports to everything, which means that they are thinking futuristically, you know. So, of course, even like we've been talking, the driving thing where she talk about now, that women have not been able to drive. A lot of women don't go jail because then they drive, but now you don't leave the ban. So by 2018, don't be surprised, women go they drive. By 2018, women go they work out unguarded. Now, before, as a woman, if you must go out, you must be in the company of a guardian or your parent or an elder brother or an uncle. Spouse. But now there's more, you know, there's more freedom for them. So it's a beautiful one for Saudi Arabia.
Thank you very much, our international man, Bernard Akede. We're hoping 2018 will bring more grace and goodness into your life.
I'm hoping I will go international 2018.
Yes, so go international. That's so it's supposed to be. All right, we'll go back small break now. By the time we get, we're going to move entertainment because many things happen for us entertainment.
Edewo
go there with us inside the building.
Woo woo.
Good morning, sir. Adúpẹ́ mo bóyìnbó. Ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Naija. Òtútù ọmọ o.
Ndewo no.
Jama'a.
Ndị Igbo anyị.
Ina kwanan ku Nigeria.
Ụtụtụ ọma ne. Ndị Nigeria. Unu watch ihe anyị na-eme.
Kuna kallo.
So make you dey listen, make you dey watch every time on top Wazobia TV. Make you dey watch Good Morning Naija. MC Prince, na him talk am.
Oh my goodness, we're very excited. Now we don't give you things where it happens for Obodo Nigeria. We don't take them go international scene. Now time for us to take them to the entertainment scene, and we get Edewo in the house.
First time to be here.
Having you here,
Edewo.
Edewo is one of our red carpet guys. Now, if you need them on top to finish red carpet, Edewo is always there. And entertainment guy, 92. Good to have you here, Edewo.
Thank you. It's good to be here. We don't come, we don't show.
All the big things will happen entertainment-wise this year.
Yes.
Let's go to the Oscar mix-up.
Yes.
That mistake where they be make. Where Stevie have they make?
You know, well, that one, it was, I would talk saying whether an intentional mistake or not just teasing, they tease people. But basically, people don't expect, say, this kind of thing will happen. You know, and look as the whole matter take be. I believe say this thing now plan work because they just want to shake up the industry a bit, create some kind of buzz for the industry. You know, as
anything can happen.
We'll not be able to have the own self now. The Oscar own. I remember that Miss
one of the Miss America, one of the beauty pageants you wish.
Let's take it back to Nigeria now.
Okay.
Daddy Freeze and attacking pastors.
And the tithing matter.
You know, say that this Daddy Freeze matter. It don't cause plenty controversy for internet. People don't yarn, people don't vex, people don't happy because you know there's some people don't like to give money before.
Yeah.
So as the thing as Daddy Freeze just bring out this movement, this free the shippo movement, everybody don't say some guys they we all happy say this money we they know they collect for our hand. We know they give them again, you know, and as in Nigeria.
But funny enough, I actually believe that he actually caused a lot of ruckus because we're getting feedbacks from pastors. I heard KICC said no more tithing in the churches. You know, for you to see that sometimes some of these things makes.
So that means there's a positive side to Daddy Freeze attacking tithing.
There's a positive side to everything.
All right, make we even come up from Daddy Freeze now. Enter the sexual scandal which left for inside Hollywood. You know, so that one too now one
that
of
one
the
too shocked me.
Which a lot of people they come outside. They ask so many questions. Is this just the beginning, or this one towards the end of the things, the kind of secrets
are we
happen
new
for
to
Hollywood?
The truth be Nigeria here.
The truth be say, as for Nigeria here, these kind of things they happen. Yeah. But most times people know they talk about them because it feels okay. The culture where they here, there's some kind of things where you know go expose. It go happen. Everybody will just keep them low key. But for that side, anything will happen. They bring them out as it be. They go tell you someone, I know if you do this, you know, this kind, you know, this person don't do me this, you know. So they come out plain because of them there. They know they're afraid of the stigma where they follow after. But for here, if that kind of thing happen, people will quiet. Say, I'm gonna make a no be saying, "I'm go talk."
True.
They'll contact me.
And actually, know of an actress that interview. Wait, tell me, say the first audition where she go, they tell her me she come out her bra.
As they start like that. So.
I am not joking. Publicly, they tell her me she come out her bra. So it happens even in Nigeria here.
I don't see that one before. I don't hear of that kind of thing happen before. And I say,
and
inside Nigeria.
So many things. Of course, we hear they have a Weinstein and Kevin Spacey own. That was follow join some of the scandals we follow.
Truth, the truth be told, as entertainment it be, there's no amount of not even hide anymore because it's more like social media don't give everybody platform where anybody can talk waiting did their hair, waiting their mind immediately. So for you to now censor your thoughts, they hard. And most times, as you they think and you they write, it will hard you to even cut down on the things where you they write because your mind just they go as you they put down. So all the
you know for social media now, whatever you type, even if you delete them, before you delete them, somebody
person So
now this also brings us now to the next awake shell for inside Nigeria or for inside social media, which was the Nigeria and the Ghana jollof. Nigeria jollof. I was on Twitter, everybody with the not be a jollof.
Not be a jollof. Hey,
I see jollof.
Which one?
You don't show the Ghana jollof.
That thing costs.
But was it really necessary to actually do that kind of competition?
To a point, Nigerians, we did very petty sometimes.
Hey.
Sometimes.
Say that again.
Sometimes we did very petty. Why you go to fight about rice? Waiting sweet pass, waiting no sweet pass. But I think for that period where it happened, people just want, proof, say, we be Nigerian, we support ourselves.
Party rice sold anyway.
Yeah, party rice sold. People just
people they try you.
Give me that jollof rice.
Give me Ghana, give me Naija, one try ya.
Taste time, man.
So, all right, that one now move to the next one, the marriages. Banky and Prince Harry, Orisha Femi, that one collect big board.
As in, you see,
was that too extreme, Orisha Femi's billboard?
No.
Wasn't that a choice?
Not a choice. If you get money, do what you want to do. I mean, say people really want to express themselves through any way. Now, the same way every woman will expect their wedding big.
No,
not every woman.
Okay, most women.
I'm not one of them.
But most women like big wedding, flamboyant wedding. Make them not say, I don't marry. I mean, and all those kinds of things. So, as a husband, if your wife want that kind of thing, you're doing for her.
So what about Ebuka's Agbada?
Where even make people don't look the wedding people.
You know, say, on top of that Ebuka matter, not be Ebuka fault.
We need to flog Ebuka.
You not be Ebuka fault. See as the guy can't come.
You know, say I get somebody will talk, say anybody will go shine past me for my own occasion. Say,
I go walk him out.
How you go know? You not go know because
every spirit of Ebuka, come on.
I remember for the white wedding, people they wait to see Ebuka.
They wait to see
you know, sometimes people they get if people want marry, you go they wait to see the bride or the groom. Yes. But no, for this one,
but Ebuka don't they try for that big brother mistake.
This Democrat matter with the credit card theft and delegations and all the kind of talk when you talk on top social media.
And the grand entry into Nigeria.
The grand entry.
Grand
entry. He wants to say he don't come back. Everything, all the allegations, everything. He wasn't guilty. So he won't prove to Nigeria. So I'm a Nigeria boy. I'm smart. So maybe we show ourselves. But the truth is, as the thing they happen, people still they very concerned about the situation. Say, she not true. Say I been asked waiting happen be this, but we thank God saying come back and. They know who am for there. They are hungry.
All right.
So as you don't come back, welcome back.
Now let's go to the yearly breakup. Is it
a business thing?
But link it to the one way come together.
And now they break up every year, but we now had a major makeup. Davido and Whiskey.
That one, funny enough, right from time, I don't believe say this their fight now scam. I don't think I'm saying
they get
for this December.
Peter and Paul?
No, Whiskey and Davido. And Peter and Paul
now, but the family problem.
The family problem.
They achieve, they worry them, they fight them.
But see as Whiskey and Davido do on top of Whiskey concert. So, and the whole performances will happen at Whiskey Day stage. It introduce everybody one by one. All the artists will come, they go sing, they will go. Come sing, go go. Now he talks saying get surprised. People come and say, who be this surprise? Where you want bring on top stage? Now Davido bust.
Scatter the whole place, man.
The whole place turned upside down because Nigerians don't they wait for this December concert to see whether
tension go day,
whether they go they look, then wahala go happen,
or they go to diss each
or they
other.
go to diss each other. As Davido enter stage, Lagos shut down.
And we are seeing say Davido too. These kids, they go shut them down.
They go retaliate. So they go
I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you very much, Edewo. We know that.
To have you here,
Thank you very much.
It's been nice doing business with you.
Totally. Appreciate.
You've been an entertainment butterfly this year. And we're hoping for greater height next year.
Amen.
That you'll be taking bigger stages, doing bigger things.
Going to the Oscars.
Hey.
Just name
I receive it.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.